World War I was supposed to be the war that ended all wars and secured world justice and peace, but unfortunately the Treaty of Versailles caused anger and resentment in many countries. These seeds of conflicts made threatening dictators rise during the post-wars of the 1930s and 1940s. In Russia, Joseph Stalin rose on 1922. In Germany, Adolf Hitler rose on 1919. And in Italy, Benito Mussolini rose on 1922. These three dictators represented totalitarianism, which is a type of government where the citizens are under complete control of the government and have no rights. These dictators had different styles of ruling, but they all had extreme nationalistic ideas such as Mussolini's fascism and Hitler's Nazism. This can't get any worse, right? Well, you are wrong. Hitler was not only a dictator wishing for world dominance, he was also an anti-Semite that wanted to get rid of all Jews and other non-Aryans because he thought the German race was superior. The persecution of Jews started on April 7, 1933, where Hitler stripped the Jews of their rights, properties, and jobs. He attacked Jew populations and sent them to horrific relocations and concentration camps where millions died of overwork, starvation, and all kinds of murders. Hitler's attempt at genocide killed more than 11 million people across Europe, and more than half of these people were Jews. This was also known as the Holocaust. You might be wondering, where was the United States when the French and British were having a hard time fighting the Germans? Well, the United States was aware of the international conflicts in the mid-1930s, but it tried very hard to stay in isolationism, which is a policy of remaining apart from affairs of other countries. Congress passed a lot of neutrality acts in the beginning of 1935 to keep the U.S. from getting involved in any way until Japan attacked Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941 under the command of Hideki Tojo. President Roosevelt pushed Congress to declare war on Japan on December 8, 1941, even if the U.S. was going to fight a war on two seas. After this declaration of war, Germany and Italy declared war on the United States. By this time, things have changed and alliances were formed. Germany, Italy, and Japan represented the Axis powers, while the United States, the Soviet Union, Britain, and France represented the chief allied powers. The Soviet Union took control of the German capital. Hitler got really sad, so he killed himself.